How did you both feel when you got drafted by your respective teams?
I was working at the time and then my students ran out to me and go, "Oh my God, Penny, you've just been drafted to Collingwood." And I was like, speechless. Like, everything I've ever wanted was to be drafted by Collingwood.
I was actually at work. I work for a retirement village in the gardens. I was actually up a tree hedging, and I had the iPad set up for the old biddies to have a watch. And they actually yelled out to me first. They're like, "Me, you've just been drafted." And I was like, "What?" And I was shocked. I never thought I'd be one of the lucky ones that would get a chance.
How did you guys meet?
You can tell the story. I know how you love it.
No, we met at St Kilda Sharks football. I had just finished travelling Australia and found out that women's footy existed, which was only 5 years ago now. So I just went down to the club. I'd never played a proper game like that before with women, and the ball was coming into the pocket and I've gone up for a mark and she just comes in and bulges me over, punches the ball and tells me I've got to do better than that to get into the side. And I was like, "Who is this woman? Like, I don't even know football yet." And that was pretty much my first impression of Penny.
When you're not blitzing it on the footy field, you both work full time. What do you guys do?
So I work full time as a landscape gardener. It's pretty strenuous on the body. You know, when you get to training, you might be a bit tired, but you know, your teammates lift you up.
And I'm a personal trainer, football development officer at Collingwood Football Club. Organisation and lack of sleep, early mornings, late nights, just sort of rolls all into one, but I wouldn't give it up for the world.
It's actually good that we're both playing footy. If it was just one of us, you know, it might be a bit testing because you wouldn't see each other, but because we have an understanding that we have a commitment to footy and work, we both just kind of push each other along each day. Like, come on, we can do it. Yeah, we'll get there. You cook, I'll cook, you clean. Like, it actually helps.
Penny, you played for Marngrook. You started at a young age?
Yeah, so I started at the age of 6. They didn't have an Oz kick back then, so I was 6 years old playing in the under-9s with my older brother who's a year older than me. I played there for 3 years and then I played 2 games every weekend, my age group and then my brother's age group, all the way through until I was 14, and then the lucky old court case came through, and then I've been playing at St Kilda Sharks ever since I was 16. I think back then it was a bit sweet because I was too old to play with the boys, but I think at the time for me it was more of a realisation of it's not about me, it's about the girls. If it wasn't for that particular moment in time, the 2017 AFLW season might not have happened that early. To be able to say that I've been a part of it, and I guess when people say that I've been a trailblazer and a pioneer, it doesn't really make any sense to me until right now, until this moment that the AFLW has happened, and to realise that I was a massive part of that is surreal.